Hello, today we're going to be working on a 2002 Honda XR80. So there's really only two things you need here. You need a 17 millimeter and then something to catch the oil in. Now on the XR80 there's actually no oil filter. There's an oil filter screen, but that's not a very easy part to reach or change, so we're not worrying about that today. We're just changing the oil. So the oil drain plug is right here. It's on the bottom of the engine. It might be a little tight. And there it goes. So like I said, this is 17 millimeter. And some of them actually have a magnet on the top here. This one may or may not. I don't see any metal shavings up there, so if it does have a magnet, we're doing good. If it doesn't, then I'll probably invest in one. So here is the oil filler cap. It's right here behind the Kickstarter, and you can usually untwist by hand. And it also has the dipstick on there, obviously. So we can see it's still flowing. We can actually tip the bike up a little bit. Try to get as much as you can out. So there's a few different types of oils you can use. We're going to be using a 10W40, and there is two brands that most people recommend. The Honda GN4, or some people recommend, a name brand motorcycle or dirt bike oil. Here now is we're going to place the drain bolt back in. And so what some people like to do is they like to just make sure there's a coat of oil on the bottom of the bolt here. And then, same way you took it out, you're just going to put the bolt back in. And one thing you want to notice about the XR80 is the bolt goes in at a slight angle. So it's not exactly vertical. It's not a straight up and down. It goes in at a slight angle. So I've heard people strip out the bolts like that. You just want to be... The manual says 1 quart should do the job, but obviously there was ways to test it, and we'll go through that. So you're going to start off by adding 1 quart. The way you want to measure the oil on an XR250 is you want to bring the bike level, right? You want to sit the dipstick in, but you don't want to screw it in. You just want to let it sit. So it's right on top of the threads. Pull it out. And so here, once I leveled it, it's showing about 3/4 to full.